My name is Kirsi Peck. I'm an evidence specialist at JNCC, and I'm currently leading on the TSDA task on habitat recording. This task has been going on for a little while now, and the previous tasks in this work stream have been exploring the potential of the involvement of volunteers in habitat recording. The outcomes of the previous tasks are now published in reports which have set out the scope of what is potentially possible using volunteers and other non-expert recorders. So the current year's task is taking this on to the next step, which is to explore and assess the options for collecting habitat data and where the use of volunteers is appropriate in order to meet a range of needs. And the primary focus is on improving products created through Earth observation, but that is obviously not the only focus of this task. So the progress so far this year, we started off with doing some extensive fact-finding meetings with the range of stakeholders, and this was in order to discuss their needs for habitat data and what their views on existing data availability and adequacy was, and what the current activities in collecting and using habitat data are in the sort of among the wider needs for this kind of information. This was followed by a series of workshops last summer where we had more sort of targeted conversations with Earth observation specialists and a range of data users and data generators. These workshops enabled us to get a much better understanding on the stakeholders and their data needs and uses, and also what the current data environment for habitat data is. We were also able to identify a number of gaps and barriers that the stakeholders felt that there was in this area, and also views and possibilities on how non-expert volunteers could contribute. So currently we are drafting out the report, and when the report is complete, it would include having mapped out the current habitat data environment to identify data gaps and opportunities for new work, and also to assess where the JNCC TSDA can make a positive contribution without duplicating existing effort. We acknowledge that it's a very kind of crowded area at the moment with a lot of different things going on. So this will be including to present the selected scenarios on how stakeholder needs for habitat data could be fulfilled, and also to set out recommendations for future options for habitat work. I want to extend a really big thank you to all the individuals who have helped me with the conversations and also took part in the stakeholder workshops. And the write-ups from the workshops will be included in a report so that they will be available for your information and use in due course. So the implications for TPOP and wider audience of this work are that following this consultation, we are now aiming to create a plan for future habitat data collection that the whole TPOP community can support and will benefit from. As part of this, we will identify and recommend a tool or combination of tools that, if adopted widely, could fulfill different habitat data needs, especially the needs in relation to EO validation. We also aim to promote some appropriate tools and protocols that would enable and enhance habitat data collection by both existing and new volunteer networks and projects.